violence and other kind of violence. So it is what it is.
What's good, YouTube? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Now to new details on that horrific wrong-way crash that killed 5 people on the Palmetto Expressway. We're now learning more about those young victims from those who knew them best.
And a memorial is growing near the crash site in Northwest Miami-Dade, and that's where we find Local 10's Bridget Matt.
Chico.
Tonight, families are mourning the loss of 5 young adults killed in this wrong-way crash. Police are just starting their investigation into what caused this. Inside this mangled Honda, 5 people between the ages of 18 and 25 were killed in a wrong-way crash.
Wow. And I mean, we've seen a lot of horrific crashes go down, like that one in Cali where that sister was trying to delete herself because her boyfriend broke up with her. The nurse, right? The traveling nurse, the strong, independent sister. And she crashed out. And then now we have this incident where 5 people were killed.
Troopers say there were 4 females and 1 male who died. It happened in the westbound lanes of the Palmetto Expressway. Florida Highway Patrol says a silver Infiniti driving the wrong way crashed into the Honda around 4:30 Saturday morning. Video captures the driver being rescued from the car and taken to a local hospital with serious injuries. FHP says the person driving the Infiniti is 30-year-old Maiky Simeon. Troopers are
Maiky Simeon. Let's go back. Smiling in the mugshot. It's crazy because the driver in these situations never dies.
Maiky Simeon. Troopers are asking the public to come forward with any information about his whereabouts leading up to the crash. Saturday night, we watched family members lay flowers near the crash site. They tell me off camera they knew 2 female victims, age 18 and 20. And as of right now, no charges have been filed. We're in Northwest Miami-Dade. Bridget Matter, Local 10 News.
Driver is under arrest after a wrong-way wreck on the Palmetto Expressway that killed 5 people. The driver was hurt in the crash and is still in the hospital. Local 10's Andrew Perez is live with the late-breaking details. Andrew.
Well, that driver is going to jail as soon as he can be released from the hospital. He's facing 5 counts of vehicular homicide. Meanwhile, all of these families telling us that their lives have been torn apart here.
Me abrazó, me. Es duro, es duro. Yo no se lo deseo a nadie.
Man, I mean, to see these victims upset, crying over their loved ones, very sad, man. Very sad. I mean, how do you not know that you're going down a one-way? I get you make a wrong turn and quickly correct, but I'm sure he was going for a minute on that joint. These super reckless gremlins are on demon time.
She remembers one of the last times she saw her 19-year-old granddaughter. She got some roses and a hug from Brianna Bacalagua.
No tiene que ser un día especial para una rosa, para nada, me dijo. Siempre la vamos a llevar en nuestros corazones. Es duro para todos, ¿sí sabe? La hija mayor.
Clara Cortez breaking down, saying it doesn't feel real. Her granddaughter, one of 5 killed in a wrong-way wreck on the Palmetto. A wrong-way driver hitting the car they were in, changing so many lives in an instant forever.
I asked God why he did that, driving the other way.
They were left without their kids, their siblings, and people they love.
Family and friends visit the crash site, identifying the victims, including Brianna, Daniela Marcano, Valeria Peña, Valeria Caceres, and Giancarlos Arias. Detectives say the friends were in this Honda when Maiky Simeon, they say, was impaired and drove the wrong way for at least a mile.
Wow. So he drunk driving, going the wrong way. I mean, is the Comunitino gonna have smoke with the Comunita? I mean, where the burrito gremlins out at? Are we gonna spin back on this one? What's going down?
He slammed his car into theirs on the westbound lanes right near Northwest 57th Avenue, killing all 5 young souls. He survived and was rushed to the hospital. Detectives saying the evidence shows that Simeon never tried to stop or swerve to avoid this deadly crash. Back out here live, detectives are still trying to figure out what Simeon was even doing before the crash. There are still so many unanswered questions. But while that investigation continues, so many people have been coming out here creating a memorial at the crash site. We've been seeing family and friends come here for the last 24 hours. If you'd like to help them with final expenses, we've got GoFundMe links on our website, local10.com. That's the latest here in Northwest Miami-Dade, though. I'm Andrew Perez, Local 10 News.
I'm here on the corner of MLK and Frederick Douglass, where a shooting just took place. And as you can see, it's a pretty rough area. So I'm basically risking my life reporting on this madness. So make sure you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. Like the video, hell, share the video. And make sure you go ahead and leave a comment down in the comments section to continue the discussion on how we can find solutions to all this son violence in the streets. I'm Jenquavius Jackson, here live, reporting from Atlanta, Georgia, BGZM News 17.
Now at 11, community members coming together tonight to pay tribute to the 5 lives lost on the Palmetto this morning. The alleged wrong-way driver behind this violent crash was the only survivor in this tragedy. CBS 4's Trish Christakis joins us live from Jackson Memorial Hospital, where that driver is being treated tonight. Trish.
Carly, I mean, you hit it. This is completely tragic. A very sad story that we're reporting on tonight. 5 young adults, 4 women and 1 man died in that wrong-way crash on the Palmetto. They were young, 18 to 25 years old. Now, Maiky Simeon, that alleged wrong-way crash driver, was taken to JMH behind me. A horrendous day for the loved ones of the 5 young adults, 4 women and 1 man that died in what FHP is calling a wrong-way crash. Family and loved ones placing flowers near the scene this evening as they mourn this untimely death.
PD received a call that just before this, of a report of a wrong-way driver on the Palmetto.
Around 4:30 Saturday morning, this silver Infiniti sedan was traveling eastbound in the westbound lanes on the 826 near 57th Avenue. The
And that car is crushed, y'all.
Infiniti collided head-on into this gray Honda sedan, tragically holding 5 young people.
Crews had to use the jaws to cut out one victim that was trapped in his vehicle. Unfortunately, in the other vehicle, there was nobody alive to be saved.
Their ages between 18 and 25 years old. Florida Highway Patrol is not releasing the names of the 5 victims, as this is now a criminal investigation. No one has been charged or arrested at this time, but they are looking into impairment as a contributing factor.
We had to shut down the Palmetto to land the helicopter, and which in turn, one of the victims was trauma alerted to Ryder Trauma Center.
This is Maiky Simeon, the wrong-way driver who was airlifted to Ryder Trauma. FHP released his driver's license photo, looking for information on his whereabouts prior to the crash. If you know anything, you are urged to contact FHP. Now, again, FHP is leading this investigation. Like we just said, they are urging anyone who knows anything to contact them. That number is 305-407-2500. We're live at JMH. I'm Trish Christakis for CBS 4 News Tonight.
It was never her fault, you know, it was the other guy. I don't know, and I asked God why he did that, driving the other way.
Now at 6, family and friends reeling with grief after their loved ones were killed in a horrific wrong-way crash. Tonight, CBS 4's Peter Dench speaks to family members and has more on the charges the driver is now facing. Peter?
Chico.
Well, Lauren, the driver who allegedly caused this wreck is now charged with vehicular homicide in a reckless manner. This is where people have been coming all day to drop off flowers here by the Palmetto at Northwest 57th Avenue to honor the victims. Grandmother of one victim told me that she always helped her and others in need. A grieving grandmother is heartbroken.
My granddaughter was a great girl. She was marvelous and very studious. She did everything. She was wonderful and a hard worker.
Clara Cortez's granddaughter, Brianna Pacalagua, was one of 5 people, including Valeria Caceres, who lost their lives in a violent head-on crash around 4:30 Saturday morning.
She brought me flowers and chocolates. She was very responsible, and anyone who was sad, she would try to help them.
It was never her fault, you know, it was the other guy. I don't know, and I asked God why he did that, driving the other way.
FHP says 30-year-old Maiky Simeon, seen in this driver's license picture, was going eastbound in the westbound lanes of 826.
Okay, I thought that was a mugshot. I guess that's his driver's license picture. Oh, man. I don't know what made this dude get on the wrong side of the highway, but reckless, selfish. What do you expect from these super gremlins on Demon Time?
Maiky Simeon, seen in this driver's license picture, was going eastbound in the westbound lanes of 826 when he hit this gray Honda sedan head-on. He's charged with 5 counts of vehicular homicide in a reckless manner.
I give my blessings and my strength to the family, because if it's hard for us, you can imagine how hard it is for them.
We're learning new details about Simeon. Records show his license was suspended in 2014 after being cited in Collier County for driving 109 miles per hour.
Woo! 109 and a 70. License was suspended, y'all.
And a 70-mile-per-hour zone. Records also show Simeon was ticketed in 9 traffic incidents since 2013 and convicted in 4 of those cases. FHP says he does have a valid license. The victims range in age from 18 to 25. Loved ones and friends like Francesca have stopped by to add flowers to a growing memorial for the victims at the crash site. Why did you come here?
Because it wasn't supposed to be like this, and I didn't have the chance to say goodbye.
Every person in that car had like a beautiful energy, and they were all so young. You know, it really hits all of us. It's crazy.
FHP is awaiting the results of toxicology tests to see if Simeon was impaired. If so, he could face additional charges. Right now, he remains hospitalized, and FHP wants to hear from anyone who may know where Simeon was in the hours before this accident. If you can help, call FHP at 305-470-2500. We are live by the Palmetto Expressway. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.
Peter, thank you. Gang violence and other kind of violence. So it is what it is.